welcome back to my channel. I'm Corey Style. If you are new, as you can see by the title, this will be a mini chit chat, you know, how to stay motivated during 2022, something like that. I'm not sure what I'm titling the video, but if you're interested, in which you should, make sure you continue watching. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and please hit the red button. Okay, welcome back. And if you are new, hello. I know I have a few new subbies, so thank you so much. I took a little mini break, just a little small break. I took a week off, and I only upload on Sundays and Wednesdays, and sometimes on Fridays, but Sundays and Wednesdays for sure. I only missed 3 days, so it's really not a long break. But yeah, we gotta jump right back into it, because 2022 is not slowing down. Nothing is slowing down. So yeah, I'm back. I wanted to make this video because I mean, it's March now. Like, I feel like we were just saying Happy New Year. January has gone, February gone, and we're March. It's March 2nd today. And I'm sorry if I keep saying and but yeah, it's the last quarter, the last month of the first quarter. I like to break down the year into 4 quarters. You know, first 3 months is the first quarter, the next 3 second quarter, middle 3 the third quarter, and the last 3 months is the fourth quarter, you know. So March is the last month of the first quarter, and you know, in January we all planned these goals and everything, and some of us may have fell off, or some of us struggling a little bit. We're trying. So I just wanted to make a video on how to stay motivated. So I wrote down some little notes in my phone. I just wanted to talk about how to stay motivated with your goals that you plan for 2022. So, you know, we all have goals. I don't want to share my goals because, I mean, some things are just personal, you know, but we all have goals. And when you create your goals or write your goals down, you have to create a plan how you're going to achieve those goals. Create a execution process, steps, whatever you want to call them. You have your list of plans or the process on how you want to achieve that goal, so you have to stay on track there. And how I stay on track there is, let me give you an example, because sometimes we can get a little, like, when you have goals and you're following the process, or you know the steps that are necessary to achieve that goal, you can take those steps. But for some reason, I know for me, like, I know the goal and I know that I'm following the steps, and I feel like when I feel like, oh, I'm doing these steps but I haven't achieved the goal, why am I so worried about achieving the goal in the first quarter when I have 3 more quarters left? I just had to realize that, like, recently I realized that I start to feel less motivated that I haven't achieved the goal yet. But it's like, sis, you're still on the first quarter. Like, continue doing those steps, taking those steps. No matter, you probably don't have to just do that step one time. You probably got to do it again, over and over, multiple times, until you achieve it within this year. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Like, yes, you are doing the steps and you may have not achieved the goal yet, but you still have time this year. Like, it's only March. This is only March. So continue to do your steps. Continue to know that you're going to get there. Pay attention to the progress you made. Instead of being so focused on achieving this goal, focus on making progress. I had to say that to myself. We have to make sure we see where we started and where we are now. Like, you have done this. You may not be at the, I have a nose ring and it's like not real, and it's sometimes slide. I'm trying to pinch it. I'm sorry. And if you want to see it, excuse my flyaways, but this is the nose ring, and I got it from Shin. But yeah, so make sure you pay attention to the progress that you have made. Like, I started here, right now I'm here, and I may not, this does not mean where you are now, it's not the ending. Like, we still have time. So continue. If you have to do those steps multiple times, I'm just about to take this out. It's probably not even sliding. It's probably just me not being used to it. But yeah, just know that we have time. Like, We can do this step multiple times, and also you can create more steps as you go. Like, you may realize, oh, I should have done this, or I should be doing this as well. Like, this may help me get to my goal quicker, or this may help better my goal. So if you feel that you need to add more steps to achieving your goal, go ahead and do that. You may see people who also had the same goal as you in January, and they probably already achieved that goal, but you haven't. You're still in following your steps. That is okay. And I had wrote down this example as well. Like, you know how we may know our destination. Like, say if you're going somewhere or whatever, and you know the destination, you know where you want to go, you know where you're going, but you don't know when you're going to get there, or how long it may take. Or you do know how long it may take, but it depends on whether you're running, you're walking, you're flying, you're driving. Those are like 4 different ways you can get there right now. We have 4 different ways of getting there. So the time it takes to get to the destination, or the time it takes to achieve that goal, it depends on how you're getting there. That person may have flew there. You may be walking, you may be running, you may be jogging, you may be riding your bike there. I'm just showing you how that is just different ways of getting to your destination. So keep that in mind as well. Like, stop comparing. That's another thing. Don't compare. Well, I know it's easier said than done, but try not to compare yourself to other people, because again, yes, they reached their destination, but they may have been on a flight there. You may be driving. So when you get there, when you accomplish that goal, it's going to be different. It's going to take more time. Or you may be stopping at this some other place before you make it to the destination. You may have a few stops. Someone else may go straight out. Overlays, no nothing. So keep that in mind. So that's why you shouldn't compare yourself to people, because the process is different. Everybody's time is different, so keep that in mind. And also, another thing that I've been doing is, like, when we're so focused on achieving that goal and we're doing the steps, but sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm working on a step, but because that step I haven't achieved that step yet, it's like I can't accomplish the goal. That's how I feel. I want to give an example. I thought about an example. So say your goal is to make X amount of money, right? And one of the steps to achieve that goal is to find a new job. And what goes into finding a new job is applying to jobs. And you've been applying, but you haven't heard back from the jobs, and you've just been applying and applying. So that's what I mean about sometimes you may feel that you're taking the steps, but you're not succeeding in the steps. So as long as you know that you're applying to the job, just know that you're doing the steps. You're making progress. Now, if you just haven't been doing nothing, like, oh, I want to make X amount of money, but you haven't been doing anything, you put that you need to find a new job, and you need to, that in order to find a job, you need to apply to jobs, Or say your goal is to find a new job, and you put that how you can find a new job is to apply to jobs, but you haven't heard back from any jobs. So how to stay motivated in that situation is to know that you're doing the part, you're doing your steps. And if you feel that there's another way that you can achieve this, go ahead and add another way to your steps. Like, it's okay if in January you put this on your list, how to do this. It's not your final thing. Like, you can't not add anything or erase. You can erase, or you can add. I try not to erase. I try to add to it, so I can know what was there first, and how did I, what did I do to make it better, So yeah, just know that as long as you're doing your part, you're making progress. And something else, I don't know if you all watch Trent Shelton or listen to Trent Shelton. I'm a huge fan of him. And one of his videos, he actually just uploaded it today or last night. He said something that really stuck with me, and it was he said something about, I forget how he worded it, but he said that we may have you may have pain, or the pain that you have, you may not be responsible for that. You may not have caused that pain, but it's your responsibility to heal. And that really stuck with me. So that's something to stay motivated. Sometimes we really can't focus on certain things or accomplish certain things because we're still dealing with trauma and everything, or situations that we just haven't been able to figure out or heal from. So it's like sometimes you can even blame someone else, like this is why I feel this way, or this person caused this to happen. Yes, you may not be responsible for that, but it's our job to heal from it. And I feel like that's situational as well. Like, it depends on the situation. Like, yes, it's still your responsibility to heal from it, like whether you like it or not. Like, you're not responsible for what happened to you or why it happened, but if you want to know why it happened, that's part of the healing process, so it would be looked at as my responsibility or your responsibility. So that's another way to stay motivated, because sometimes we're dealing with things that we don't want to deal with, or things that happened so long ago, but it's still affecting you today, and you're not able to stay on track. So that's another, way to stay motivated during 2022. Heal. You have to heal. And now that you know that's like your responsibility, like now that I know that healing, like choosing to heal is my responsibility, because like I didn't cause this pain to myself, I didn't cause this hurt to myself, but it's my responsibility to heal from it. And also I wanted to talk about how people, I don't know why people do this or whatever, but it's a little bothering. Yes, and this is the last thing that I wanted to say about how to stay motivated during 2022. I don't want to say don't allow people words to hurt you or cause you to feel some type of way, because words hurt. I don't care what nobody say, words hurt, but don't allow people words to stop you from making progress or achieving your goal or working on your goal. And sometimes what you see, others may not see. And I want to say this, give this example. Like, people, I don't know if it's just black families and black culture or whatever, but I think I heard people from other backgrounds speak on it as well. But I don't know why people feel that it's necessary to point out people like weight gain, or if some people, even for people who lost weight or gain weight, I just feel like it's so disrespectful and it's come off of rude. Whether you mean it in a good way or bad way, it can, I don't know. Like recently I had like 5-6 people like tell me that I've gained weight, and it's like, first off, be people who haven't even seen you in so many years. Like, they seen you when you was a teenager and you're not a teenager anymore. So it's like, that's normal. But I just don't understand why people feel the need to like say that to people. Like, I look at myself every day. Like, I have to wake up and look at myself every day. I have to put on my clothes. I have to buy my clothes. I know what I wore. I mean, what size I was in last year or the year before, and where I am now. So I don't understand why people feel the need to tell people that they have like gained weight or something. Because like, one of my goals, I share one of those goals. Well, I share this goal with you. It's for me, like, one of my goals is to lose weight in 2022. I'm not gonna say the amount or whatever, but I know that I've been working on it. Hold on. And I know that I've been working on it. Like, I've been like juicing, eating smaller portions, and just eating healthier. Like, it's not even like I eat bad. Like, I really don't even eat bad. It's like, I feel like it's just other issues that affect my weight or whatever. But anyways, And yeah, I've been meal prepping everything. So it's like, to me, I've been seeing my, like, cause I mean, I look at myself every day, and I mean, no one knows you more than you. And it's like, I see my progress and everything. Though like losing weight was a goal from in like January. Like, I think I gained a few pounds in January, but I know that I've lost some since then as well. And I see the progress, and I know that I'm making progress, and I know that I have changed the way I eat or something like that. I've been juicing. And then for someone to tell you that you've gained so much weight, it's kind of like really like annoying. Like, why do you have to tell me that? Or why do you care to say that? You know, whether some people like, whether even people say, oh, you done gained some weight, but it looks good on you, even though they kind of like saying it with a compliment. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like commenting on people's weight is just like unnecessary to me. But that's another way of staying motivated. Like, yes, I see my progress and everything, and I know my progress, but other people may not see it. So just continue focus on looking at what you see in the process. That's still one of my goals. Like, if I'm listening to what someone else say, that can put me down and put me in like in a way where I won't be achieving my goal. So make sure you keep that in mind. Like, what you see others may not see, and just know your progress. Keep looking at the progress you made, and that will help you. But yeah, I don't know why people feel that's necessary. Like, it's very unnecessary. But I'm gonna do another video about that, because that's a whole nother topic, and I can go deeper into that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, and make sure you comment, share, hit the red button, all of that. And if you're a new subby, welcome to the family. And I think on Sunday I will be doing, my next video will maybe be a story time or something like that. But I did want to do one more clothing video, but we'll see. Just make sure you hit the red button so you can be notified. And thank you so much for watching.